if you're going to take a sip of cacao, drink it.
I know.
You get it all over your teeth and mouth. So just make sure.
I know. I'll make sure I take care of myself. Okay, what am I trying to say?
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cam.
And I'm Eddie. Okay, alright, okay. I've got this time. My name is Eddie.
My name is Cam.
And you probably guessed it from the footage that we just showed you, but we bought a bus.
Yes, we did. We bought a Toyota Coaster 1992 bus, manual 5-speed transmission, and we bought it in Adelaide.
We just want to get on here and talk to you guys today about why we bought a bus, because we get that question a lot, I have to say.
I guess it started when we first bought the van as well, and people were like, oh, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah, so we bought a van 2 years ago.
About 2 years. And
Cam converted it into the mother of all like little camper homes, and we travelled around Australia for about 4 months.
Yep.
I think from the first day we got into the van, we were already talking about upsizing.
Yeah, I think we'd been driving for like less than a day and we already had dreams of moving into a bus.
Yeah, a year and a half later, that was when we actually started like legitimately talking about buying a bus and what that would look like and why we wanted to do it and how we would make it work. I think for both of us, well definitely for me, the most stressful thing was how we would be able to live in a bus and work. I never thought it was possible to actually be able to make a living and live off grid and be mobile. And it wasn't until I met Cam. He is such a dude that goes, I have an idea, let's do it. So he's been a big catalyst in my life for having an idea, having a dream and just going for it.
Yeah, I think like the reason why we wanted to move into a bus was really fueled by our adventures in the van and realizing that it was actually possible to do. You know, realizing that two of us could live in a van for 4 months and not really bite each other's head off, not really get into each other's faces too much. And even when things did kind of pop up, we had, I mean, you have nowhere else to go, so you either bottle it up and then have this weird, awkward, you know, silence between the two of you, or you start to process it and have this conversation and have the communication skills to back that up. So it wasn't until we started obviously going on the van trip that we realized, oh, the bus life is actually possible. So that was like the first step towards it, I think. At
our age, we're like 25 years old. This is when a lot of people are telling you to make these huge decisions in your life, to like settle down and buy a house and get a mortgage that ties you down for the rest of your life. And that was never something that looked good to us. It was never something that we ever dreamt of. We were trying to always look at ways that how could we save money to eventually buy a piece of land in the forest and build an off-grid home. And the amount of money that you can save living in a mobile home and the amount of opportunities that it gives both Cam and I for work, for what we do, just seemed to be a thing that looked like a really good option for us.
Yeah, I mean, the nail on the head for me was the debt, I suppose. I was really lucky that my university degree was paid off, but now I'm pursuing higher education as well, so that's thousands upon thousands of dollars of debt for a master's degree, and then I have aspirations for a PhD as well. And then adding on a mortgage, for example, $400,000 mortgage for a house, for something that we probably wouldn't appreciate as much because we didn't get to choose much of it, I suppose. You know, as opposed to building it ourselves and finding a plot of land that we really wanted and making sure it's off grid, all these things that we really want to do. If we were just getting a government loan out to do a mortgage, we probably wouldn't have those options as well. So
freedom and adventure were like our highest values, and owning a home and being stuck in one place and paying that debt off for the rest of your life really went against everything that we believed in.
Even renting, like I still don't feel super comfortable renting because I don't own the property, so I can't do any modifications that I might want to do. And even the small modifications that we do, we have to get approval first. For me as well, like I never really feel like I'm at home if I'm renting, because it's not, I'm paying someone else's mortgage off, right? I'm still, even though I'm renting, I'm in debt to that person because I contracted to pay for their mortgage, not for my own. So, yeah, it was, I guess, a sense of ownership as well, I think, is really big.
It's like we have control of our own lives.
Yeah, and we like live pretty simplistically as well. Like we live within our means, and we try and use as much renewable energy as possible. We try and be as try and be conscious of our waste and things like that as well. And that essentially is like really conducive to bus lifing.
Yeah, we've been like overwhelmed with the response and the support that we've had literally in like the last 2-3 days from other people who are living the same lifestyle as us, who have been just so open to us asking all of the questions that we have, because this is new territory for us too. It's just a different way of life that gives people back the power rather than being in debt basically your whole life.
Yeah. And it's a challenge, and I'm a sucker for a challenge.
I'm less of a sucker for a challenge, so when he asked me what I want the design of the bus to be, I'm like, basically a home that has everything with 4 wheels.
Yeah. I think it's just super profound being able to manifest something like physically and build it. So that's another, and being able to build it to your exact what you need, right? Being able to find something that you need in a home or you need in a tiny home, and then being like, okay, what can we do to bring that about? Which I think is really cool.
I have grown up seeing my family crippled with stress about money, and they never gave themselves a different choice but to struggle. So I was always really conscious that I didn't want to live that way. So it's just really lucky when Cam came into my life that we both had the exact same beliefs, and it means that we can create a lifestyle that works for us, and we're really career driven. So we are working really hard to be able to create these businesses. Our work doesn't necessarily fit into a 9-to-5 kind of lifestyle anyway.
Yeah, we never work 9-to-5 jobs.
No, never. I can't do it. I hate it, to be honest. Doesn't mean we're not working long days. It just, I would always much rather be working for passion, and that rolls over into every aspect of my life. So if I'm going to be living somewhere, I want that to fuel my creativity and fuel my passion. And being able to live in a bus and wake up next to a rainforest, or wake up in a rainforest, I should say, or next to an ocean. Yeah,
why wouldn't you want to be mobile? Why wouldn't you have the opportunity to do that? You know, to be able to have dinner when we're in the van, have dinner in the Byron Bay hinterland, and then sleep, down by the ocean, wake up, have breakfast down in Mullumbimby or something like that. You know, this beautiful opportunity to just be able to travel and learn and meet a whole bunch of new people, I think is really, really cool.
I see people who work 5 days a week, 9-to-5, and they hate it, and then they look forward to the 2 days a week that they have free, and that is so not a vibe for me. Like, I don't want to have to hate my job just to get those 2 days a week to live. Like, that is not living to me. I want my life to be filled with adventure, mixed with my passion for work, and mixed with everything that I love. I don't want to have to sacrifice any of that, and that's why we're making the decisions to live this way, because this way we get to essentially pursue everything we love and not have to sacrifice that.
We get to we get to explore things that not a lot of people are getting to explore as well, like in terms of living arrangements, in terms of lifestyle, in terms of food as well, in terms of waste, in terms of recycling, like just being able to put into practice all these things that we really ethically believe in, which living in a house, especially a rental house, doesn't necessarily give you the freedom to do. So yeah, being able to actually pursue those things and see if we're good at them, to see if they actually, once they've been put into practice fully, for something that we can sustain in the long run as well. And then also gives us the opportunity to I mean, I'm thinking long term, bringing a kid into the world. In a space that we really feel comfortable and confident with.
We're creating this YouTube channel to simply show people our life and show people that it is possible to live a different kind of lifestyle and thrive in modern society. So we're not disconnecting from society. We're not going into the hills and never coming down, because for our work we can't.
I still want to be fully involved in the world. You know, I still believe I've got an impact to have on the world, and leading that ascetic life, you know, of going up into the cave and meditating for 20 hours a day, you know, is not something that I've done it and I don't want to do it again. You know, it's not something that I want to do and pursue long term.
You'll see kind of how we navigate learning to exist in this kind of lifestyle, and the good and the bad, and just the reality of it, because we're very aware that it's not going to be all Instagram photo worthiness. And
oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of freakouts. There's already been a couple.
So many freakouts within the first few days.
Ugly photos.
But we're really, really looking forward to it, and I just really wanted to get us on here and tell you why we're making the decision to live this lifestyle, because we have had people who question it and say, oh, it's only going to be for a few months, and we're like, no, or don't believe that we can do it.
Though you always get the haters.
Haters gone hate.
That's it. People that just start calling you hippies and you know, dirty and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, totally new.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, we're so excited. Over this next kind of like 9 months, really, we look at it.
Yeah, sure.
No, freak out. Over the next 9 months, Cam will be converting the bus. I'm trying to learn how to live smaller now, so that when we get into the bus, it's not such a change. So we're really excited to have you here on the journey with us. If you are interested in following us, you can click subscribe or the like button, and if you have any questions about the progress, anything small or big, Cam can answer them because he knows all the details.
Yeah, just shoot us a message.
Yeah, we really want to connect with all of you, and if you're a bus lifer or a van lifer full time, hit us up, because we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, we want to start connecting, you know, with the community.
Yeah, but stay tuned, because there'll be more videos every single week. So, bye!